Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 2021 video. And today we're back on Breaking Point. So we're going to be picking up where we left off in the last event. We're now going to be at the British Grand Prix post-race after we beat Butler and Ackerman. I think we should be meeting our mother at this point. So let's skip over. After that last race, we did well. We should be meeting our mother. We know what Brian is going to say already. Let's hear what he has to say.
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press.
Yeah, so we're going to still go and meet our mother. Oh, it fast forward to the Italian Grand Prix next, as we were supposed to meet our mother.
Do the energy storage.
But let's go. Italian Grand Prix.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay. I'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I hope.
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, Aiden, I'm glad I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Toto Wolff. Mentioned you directly.
Wow.
Oh.
So.
I think they're sniffing around for next season.
Wow.
You're being watched.
Mercedes.
So,
nice.
No pressure then.
So, what's the problem with the car?
I'm losing power on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically, do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay. Let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver.
And Casper just heard all of that.
How are you today?
That's not
Feeling
good.
good about the race?
That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Yep, Ackerman does not like that at all. Catch up on social. We have emails. Let's answer Brian.
Brian.
Hey, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
Let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man. In the garage just now, that was my fault. I know how he can be.
What, childish?
Alright, we're on Monza.
I'm sick of it, Brian.
Nice.
He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay,
Definitely needs to grow up, Aiden.
You just leave Casper to me.
Yeah, Aiden growing some balls now.
Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
Sure thing, Brian. See you on the other side.
Aiden growing some balls now, guys. Have to be careful how you talk to Aiden now. Let's collect these rewards and then we'll jump in for the race. Let's jump in now for the Italian Grand Prix race day. Let's go.
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's
So it looks like a grid start.
We hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot.
We
It's
did up
time
the
for
difficulty, if
Italian
you guys
Grand Prix.
remember from the last race, from the last video.
With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown.
So
as
our
the
difficulty
fastest
is
circuit in
now
F1.
up to
Hard braking zones going into the
challenge,
three chicanes make up
challenger.
the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Here we are then, Monza, the 90th time this event has been held. So a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Lewis Hamilton
Yeah,
there.
it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty?
He's on
Hamilton
pole.
holds the joint record with Schumacher for number of wins here at 5 apiece, but could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Hey, who's that? That helmet looks like a GWK's career mode helmet. It is exactly his career mode helmet. Is he driving for
Let's
that
run you
team
through
now?
the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Ackermann,
Ackermann in
Carlos
fourth. Wow.
Sainz, and Kvyat.
Fourth.
Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Alexander
Albon.
Ocon, Leclerc.
Come on, we can't be you at the back.
And Butler.
Wow,
Vettel,
we're exactly
Grosjean,
at the back.
George Russell and Aiden Jackson.
Aiden Jackson in
Magnussen
18.
and Nicholas Latifi.
That's
And
just
with
unfair.
preparations almost complete, let's
So
head
we
down
should
to
make
the
it
track.
all the way up to beat Ackermann in fourth place.
Right, let's see if we can squeeze some performance out of this new power unit. Good luck
All
out there
right.
today.
Alright, so we're doing how much laps? 8 laps on softs. Then we're gonna come back to hard tires and go for 5 laps. Wouldn't it be better if we did some laps on hard, on the mediums, and then come back to the softs? Alright, let's go. So we don't need enough all that downforce. We need top speed for Monza. So we're gonna go with. Here we go.
Right, let's see if we can
8
squeeze
laps
some performance
soft,
out of this new
5
power
laps
unit.
medium. Let's see if we can
Good
get a
luck
good
out
start and get a good pick up some position nice and early here at the start, and then we'll go from there and see if we can go catch up to Ackermann. Nice slipstream on Grosjean here, swing out, then we got Butler, swing in, and we're gonna swing right back out there down to the inside, squeeze in there, squeezing in there in the middle, FIA, what's up? Contact with Verstappen, and we're up to P4. What a start that was. Brilliant start from us there. Bring up our car, no damage,
Casper
no
should be
damage.
within reach soon,
Late
Aiden.
break there,
You are
and
free
we had to cut that corner, and we're up to P2. Bottas up ahead. So we just need to catch up to Bottas to get P1 here on the challengers. Nice, good start. We got a great start there. That inside line was really great, and that was the key to where we are at now. We did not get a penalty at all. Keep it on the track. Keep it on the track. Don't spin out. Keep it on the track. Here comes Lewis Hamilton, slipstream. He's gonna be faster than us, so he's gonna fly by. Let's see how long we can hold him up for. Now we're going down the straight. So once Lewis Hamilton overtakes here, Hamilton overtakes us, swings out, and he overtakes. We're gonna try and close down that gap. He'll have to brake. Late braking. Oh, come on, FIA.
If you continue to cut corners, the
Alright, so
stewards
that's
will
the
give
warning.
you a
Great.
penalty.
We didn't get a penalty. That's the warning. We're blocking Lewis here. We're trying to keep Lewis behind as we try to pull away from Ackermann. We didn't get a penalty. So as long as we don't cut any more corners, we should be good to go. Where a penalty is concerned. We're gonna have to let Lewis by soon. He's gonna push his way past. But he's alright. He has the faster car. We just need to beat Ackermann, who's in P4. All we need to do is get pushed by Lewis. DRS not yet enabled, so he can't go by just yet. Just need to take these corners, hit these corners right. Don't spin out, please.
Damage to your front wing. What happened? Let me know you're okay.
And then that happened. So we're gonna restart on the replay here. Flash replay, and then we're gonna hit restart right there. So we can break down and take that corner better. So that's the good thing with that. At least we can come back, take that corner a little bit better. Let Lewis Hamilton by. Go ahead, Lewis. We're giving him the way. He's tucking in behind us for the slipstream. We gave him way to go by a while ago. He did not. He tucked in behind for the slipstream. DRS enabled this lap, second lap.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Go, Lewis, go. We want you to go, man. We just need to create some distance on the one Ackerman. That's all we need to create distance on.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go
Forgot
against
that
our
we
finishing
couldn't cut
time at
any
the end
more
of the race.
corner. So we need to create at least a 3-second distance on Ackerman. Where is he? He's 3 seconds behind. He's 3 seconds behind. So we're good to go. Just need to keep the car on the track and cut no more corners. Give me an update.
Sat in P2. Bottas is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 1.9 seconds.
Come on,
They're
don't
fresh
spin out.
softs. Hamilton is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh
Car
softs.
seems to be losing
Pit window
grip.
opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps, 11 laps to go.
All right, let's go. Go, Hamilton, go. Yeah, man, go, man. And we can get the slipstream behind Hamilton here. So he'll help me to push and create more distance on Ackerman, who we want to create that distance on with our time penalty. And we'll have DRS now on Hamilton. Tucking right behind him there. For the slipstream, there goes the DRS. Tucking in, he swings out, giving us the entire outside breakdown there, as we don't want to cut any more corners. Did Hamilton just hit our car? Tuck right in behind Lewis here, so we can get that slipstream. Trying to stick behind Lewis. Come on, get back on the track. DRS enabled, so we should make up back some of that time that we're losing. Front wing, rear wing wide open there. Alright, so we're a second behind. Ackerman 4 seconds behind us. That's great. Great news there. Put back down on the gas. DRS. Where is it? Where is the DRS? We were within the 1 second on Lewis. Alright, we got Lewis there.
That brings you up a place.
Five laps. Pit window in 3.
Second place. You're in second place. Bottas ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 2.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Hamilton behind. Less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 9 laps to go.
Ackerman is lost. Where is Ackerman? He's dropping back. Oh, come on. Somebody just slammed into our car.
Engine off.
Who was that who slammed into our car? Red Bull. Alright, we're gonna restart again. Let's restart from there. So we'll take this corner a lot better than we previously took it. We were trying to send it through that corner in that one, causing us to crash, and then Red Bull slammed into our car, causing us to get the restart. Alright, we're 1 second within Bottas. Not exactly 1 second, 1.2 seconds.
We're approaching the pit window.
We got the fastest lap. Alright, we'll be on the mediums. Hamilton right behind, sailing. He's coming really fast. Little late break here. And right back out behind Bottas. So Ackerman is like Max Verstappen in this one. Splitting up with the Mercedes. We're right on Bottas. DRS enabled. So we should be flying like the Mercedes, at the speed of the Mercedes at this point. This is where we crashed a while ago. So we have to be very careful taking that corner, as our tire is a bit low on grip. Yep, the tires are a bit worn. DRS Lewis Hamilton flying behind us here. Here we go, DRS now should be enabled on Bottas. We're gonna tuck in right behind him for the slipstream. There goes DRS.
By 10.6 seconds.
Alright, we're leading Ackerman by 10 seconds. I could have gone for the late break there, but I don't want to risk it at all. Don't want to risk it at all. I'll rather stick behind Bottas until I have a good opportunity to overtake. I don't want to risk it and then crash or spin out. We're not risking it at all. So we'll stick right behind them. Stick with them for now. Bottas and Lewis, we'll stick with them for now until we have a good opportunity to overtake. Then we'll overtake. There we go, off the track there a bit behind Bottas. DRS enabled. Come on, Lewis.
Mind that front wing.
Come on, I need to damage this car.
Too much damage. Check your MFD for a new
Oh,
strategy
come on.
option. Are you okay?
That's all
That
we
was a
wanted
big
all
one.
along,
Confirm you're
for
okay,
the
please.
car to damage so we could restart from the box. Come on. So we can restart from right here when our car is fresh. And Lewis speed us out. We're gonna let him go. I'll brake up and let him go. He braked up as well, giving us back the position. Don't spin out.
A new
We need to
strategy is
destroy this
available
car.
on the MFD.
Oh, come on. Can somebody
That looked
damage?
bad.
Yeah,
Are you all right?
that's what we
Let me
want.
know you're all right.
We can restart right from the replay. Taking this corner, and then we'll take that corner a little bit better. We'll let Lewis Hamilton go. Go, Lewis, go. Because you're destroying our race, man. You're destroying us. Go. Alright, we're tucking right behind Lewis. Late break to the inside. Alright, Bottas going to pit. We should be coming back for going to pit in the next one. Yep. Tucking behind Lewis now for the slipstream. Swing out to the outside. A little late on the brake there. Tuck it in. We're in front and we're coming in this lap for our pit stop. Come on, Lewis, don't destroy. Go ahead, go ahead. You see again Lewis trying to spin us out? We have to let him by. Lewis is aggressive, man. Can't afford to destroy our car now when we're about to go to pit because of Lewis Hamilton and his aggressive driving. Come on, car, don't be skidding off now. We need to get you back around to the pit lane. Don't spin out. Taking a little damage there.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor
How comes we
damage.
didn't? Yep,
That was a
that's
heck
what
of an
we wanted
impact.
to do.
Let me know you're
Max
okay.
Verstappen slapped in our car. Yep, we have to use this replay restart. Have to use this replay restart. And we set off the track, take our time, and we get back on. Max Verstappen coming up. Trying to overtake. Lewis is just gone. We'll let Lewis go, because Lewis is not racing fair at all. Alright, go ahead, Verstappen. Let's tuck in behind Verstappen here.
Focus. We need to stay on form.
And we'll swing to the inside. As he brakes, we'll brake late and then take that corner, as we're going to be going to pit now. Yep. He was going to pit as well, so it's only Lewis who did not go to pit. Lewis is gone. There goes the guys flying by. We have no front wing damage, so we got a 2-second pit stop, which was fast. And we're back out in fourth. Ackerman has not yet stopped on his stop.
No more scheduled pit stops.
So we just need to make it now to the finish line. Look at that. What was that? Come on. What was that from exit, the pit exit there, and then we just came into that dead corner just like that at high speed? That was unfair. It's alright. 13 seconds to Ackerman.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
No, we're not boxing. My bad.
Okay, this is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award
Car
you a
does not
penalty.
feel good. Look at this. The car does not feel good. What's going on with my car? The car is struggling after we made that pit stop. What's going on with the car? And we're on fresh tires. The car, look at this. The car is struggling. We skid right there, almost lost the car. The car is struggling. 13 seconds out, Ackerman.
Casper is in the pits. Casper in the pits.
Alright, let's put our foot down. Casper is in the pit. We should get back by him. No. Alban as well is in the pit. Hamilton is in the pit, so we're back out in P2. We're back out in P3. So we just need to hold off Max Verstappen and create some distance. Or we need to create some distance in Verstappen if we're going to get P3. As we have this penalty. The car is not feeling great at all on these hards, these soft mediums. I'm struggling to get grip on the car. Don't know if it's that the tires are not warm or what, but we're struggling for grip. We're really struggling here for grip. And we should be good for P4 at this point. And Verstappen is coming at us aggressively as we're struggling for grip. 3 laps to go. So it looks like we're going to get P4. I'm just going to relax and not push the car too much. And then we'll just take P4 as we will be beating Ackerman.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Our gap to the car in front is 3.6 seconds.
Right, we're going to let Verstappen go. He has DRS. We don't want to damage. You see that? He just came in front of us and then he slammed onto the brakes. That's unfair racing there. Yeah, you can take P3, bro. Go on the podium and celebrate. We'll take P2, P4. Our aim was to beat Ackerman and we did that, so we're good. And we have our time penalty anyways. So we would have lost P3 as well by 3 seconds. So we should be good as long as we keep ahead of Alban. With that distance that we have on them, we should be good. Give me an update.
P4. Verstappen is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Albon behind. The
We
gap
have
to the car
DRS.
behind is 8.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Our gap to first place is 6.6 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Just 3 laps to go now.
Let's tuck
3
in behind
laps.
Verstappen. 3 laps to go. Even if we do squeeze Verstappen, we still would not get P3 because of that 3 seconds time penalty. So we should have DRS once again. There it goes, chipping in. I'm gonna go to the inside and hit that brake.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
We almost spin out. I had to ease up. Verstappen trying to take us out. We'll give him the position. Go with the position, man. I don't like how these guys drive. They slam it, lick into the back of the car, leaving you to
There's 4 laps
spin
of fuel
out.
remaining.
Don't like that at all. You're already gonna get third place, man. You don't have to try and spin me out, destroy my race. My car already, since I've gone to pit, guys, the car has not been handling well at all. I'm struggling with the car on these mediums. We're gonna take him off the race line, and he's gonna follow us anywhere we go to get the slipstream. Break that slipstream. Slam on the brake there. Back on the gas. Full scent. Final lap. It's the final lap. Let's go.
This is your final lap of the race.
And he slipstream. He's trying to take us out again. He's trying to take us out. I don't know what's up with these AI on challengers. These guys are very aggressive. You're still gonna get P3, man. We have a time penalty. So you could just drop back 3 seconds and let me win anyways. Our car already is not handling well. Remember the track limits, okay? I'll remember. It's the final lap anyways. We don't want to get any more penalty. And it's not like we can go 3 seconds ahead of Verstappen within this one lap. And who is that up there? Lewis drives dirty like Verstappen does.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.2 seconds.
Foot back on the gas to the finish line. 1 second, no DRS of Verstappen. Going to the checkers flag, and it's P3, but we're not getting P3 because of that 3 second time penalty. Awesome race there. The struggle is real. Challengers is not easy at all. These guys are crazy, but we did our best, and we managed to finish in 3rd place. But 4th place is where we're going to be scoring, as Verstappen will get 3rd place because of the penalty. So still a great race. Alright, let's see this celebration. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this video. Let me know how you're liking the series so far. After the celebration, that's going to be it for the video. Let's use code word Petronas if you made it to this portion of the video. So let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Awesome race from Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton and Bottas there, but Hamilton was crazy. Hamilton caused us to crash a good amount of time. We had to redo, but yeah, we still win.
How are you feeling, Aiden?
It went well, and the points are points after all. It's a good result, but I still feel that there's room for improvement.
Yeah,
that's the best answer.
It's a good result, but let's be honest, it still could have been better. But granted, these are some solid points for the team. I just feel there's a big room for improvement.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
I couldn't do it without the support of the team. They're incredible.
I couldn't do it without the support of the team. They've been incredible. I'm feeling looked after, and I couldn't ask for more. So any improvements are thanks to them.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
Look,
we're fine.
Driver relationships are always going to be tricky. Individually, you're always pushing yourselves, and that can cause friction. I can't let anything like that worry me. Besides, we're fine.
Thank you for your time.
For sure. It was a great race. Let's see what the post race is going to be like. Oh, it's 2 months later, the Mexican Grand Prix. Alright. So that's basically going to be it for this one. Now, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.